survive IO on a live stream, but not working on my computer right now. So instead, we're going to do a little stream about my lighter collection. Woohoo. So let's go ahead and grab all this goodness and go out to the table. I've been living here on shelf with my clocks and stuff, and I'm going to see if I have a possibly better place for them. I'll make a nice display. Ooh, one watching. I'll make a nice display at some point. Alright, let's put you on the tripod. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to check one thing. Make sure I got all the pieces. Right. Here there is one that I'm forgetting. And for reference, this time I'm streaming on my mom's old Note 8. That way I have my own phone completely separate, so if I needed to, I could take a call or a text without interrupting the stream. So, yeah. These are all lighters that I have found, except for two. I think this is one, and that one I didn't find. And then breaks off. And then well, I'm not seeing, or was it? Ooh, this one is a special one. I'm not remembering which one was which. There should be one more that was, well. Yeah, anyways, so first of all, this right here, I didn't necessarily, hey, two watching. Oh, it's doing that weird zoomy thing. I didn't necessarily find this lighter. This lighter is a lighter that I was with some of my friends once. If you guys ever saw the video of Chris jumping on rocks at Goblin Valley, that guy. So he had put some of the little white poppet snappers that you throw on the ground, and then he put some rubbing alcohol on them, hand sanitizer, and he lit it on fire, and they slowly crackled and popped a lot slower. And then after a while, he put this cheap dollar store lighter in there, and it melted out the side and went and made a high squeaky flamey noise, and he was like, whoa! And it was, interesting. And I've seen a few people light lighters on fire, and I've done that before too. This one, I think, is the one where going on a little journey, a little trip. I think it was this one. I'm not positive. I don't remember the order I got these in. I think he, what is it? Hey, guys. Hey, I recognize you guys. So, I don't think I found this lighter. I think he might have given this one to me, or I bought it. Maybe not. Either way, this is one where I think I ended up putting it in here because I thought it would be cool to see some flames shoot out the side. And so my mom and my friend, I'll reference her name as A for now. She's a friend who's like twice my age. She lived with us when I was growing up. I put this in here. I think I was burning some check stubs or something from Mobile Deposit. I threw this in here. It made a loud bang noise that startled me even a little bit, and it definitely startled them all the way over there at the table. And I've never done that again because apparently it doesn't go the same as I've seen online. So, all of these lighters are lighters that I have found, and most of them have been working when I found them. So, we'll just go through and take a look at them. Actually, we'll start with this guy. This is the newest lighter. I found this just yesterday. It works. Don't know if you guys can hear the fluid shaking, but it does work. And so as some of them obviously haven't, like this guy right here hasn't. I keep the ones that have pieces broken off in bags so I know which pieces they are. I'm wishing I would have like somehow organized these by the order I found them in, but I didn't. Someday though they'll have their own display. So I think these lighters were ones specifically out of the box. Does this one still work? No, I used this one up. Some of these I've used up because like, oh cool, now I can, light stuff. And I'm not eating up our supply of matches. This one didn't work until I got home and I vacuumed out some spider webs from in there. It does spark though, so that's cool. Let me just... I need to do... There we go. Oh yeah, so I missed the start. Why do you have so many? I'm finally reading the comments. These are all lighters that I have found. I just walking along somewhere and I found them. And I'm like, oh cool. And in fact, wow, now I don't remember which one it was. It might have been that clear one right here. Oh, also, no, actually, no, I think, no, I'm remembering now what happened. So I had this lighter, right, and I'm using it over by the fireplace, and I'm watching my checks happily burn, and then all of a sudden, ping, and I look down and I see that the graphite, whatever, the wheel that makes the spark, has gone, and the spring for that mechanism has gone flying off too, because my lighter plastic is melting on fire, and so I'm like, so I put it out, I'm like, oh well, I guess I'm not going to be able to light anything with this anymore, so I might as well put it in the fire and watch it shoot flames out the side. Bang! And that's when everybody got scared in the room. I'm glad I remembered that, but there was one lighter, I forget which one it was, but I was working at Dollar Tree at the time. I picked it up, and I was like, ooh, there's a lighter on the ground, sweet. But this other older lady in her 60s probably got to it before me. I'm like, ah, shucks, oh well. So she picks it up, tries to light it, it doesn't work, she throws it back down. It was a little bit windy that day, so I pick it up, I go like this with my hand, I light it, it works. Woo! Sweet, a lighter. Would have been cool even if it didn't work, but that's the newest one I know for sure. This one is a slightly more recent one. I found this somewhere on Carterville. Does this still work? And I should have two of these too. Oh, yeah, here's the other one. I think this one I tried fixing, but I was unable to fix the spring getting in there. Also, wear glasses if you ever try and reinsert the spring in a lighter. I even tried looking up how they do it at the factory, and I couldn't tell. Although I'm wondering if they insert things from the other side, like the wheel's already inserted, and then they what do they do? And then like they insert the spring from the bottom and snap it together. I don't know. I couldn't find that. Apparently Bic lighters are the safest, according to Bic. Let's take this. I also hate lighters because they always make my fingers go numb. So then I always end up lighting them with my fingernail, and that wears my fingernail down. Okay. That still has some flame. So, and that was the one that was in the bag, right? These ones are the adjustable kind. That one doesn't. So you can make, my coworker at Porter's, I worked there for a while, he called them crack lighters. So you can ratchet up the flame super high. So, I mean, it's running out of juice, but I could have an incredibly crazy lighter and do some tricks with it, but it would also run out of fuel really fast. I learned about what about this guy? Nope. I learned about the crack lighter, whatever thing, before I worked at Porter's. Watching, I think it was a Modern Rogue video, maybe? It's really cool. I mean, if you haven't seen, let's say, I'll call it a super lighter, because, I mean, so I wonder, I'm trying to look and see how much. Okay, this does have some fuel in it. let's see if we can make a super lighter. So right now, and that's on high, there's low, and now my finger already hurts. Okay, no comments I need to read. So, what we're going to do is all the way, we turn it all the way up, okay? Then I'm going to lift up the plastic, and then I should be able to slide it back to 0. And we're essentially just ratcheting it up. Now, I will put this shield back on just to protect the plastic bits from any possible dangers. You get crazy lighters. If I turn it down all the way to the minimum now, still really ridiculous. I'm going to set that back to normal now before I go light a candle and set the whole house on fire because I forget that I have a 2-foot long flame, or however long that is. One more time. Okay, so still gets a little bit high. I'll turn it down one more. Okay, now 0 is nothing. Just a little tiny bit. Perfect. And then we'll set it back to full. There. That's acceptable. So, yeah, this one works. Just going to do another check for comments. Actually, you know what? I'll just pull up my phone as a comment monitor. Okay. And we'll continue on. Sweet. All right, now I have my phone. Perfect. Taking notes so I can... Perfect. Good job, Jordan. So, that one we'll put in a good pile of lighters that I can use for the future. And let's start going through some of these others. I think this one still works. Yeah, it does. This one's a little more recent one. Bic Lighter, no adjust. It's a good pile. This Porter's lighter doesn't work anymore. What about this? That one does a little bit. You can barely hear it though, so it's on its last leg. This one's the one that blew up, so it obviously doesn't. Porter's lighter doesn't. This one, obviously not. No idea what brand it is. Let's take it out of the bag for a second though. Lets you see the innards of some of the lighter with the tube and everything. And I believe lighters, because there's a gas inside, that's why it likes to come out. Yeah, nope, I'm not spinning that wheel. I was seeing if I can make a spark from this, but I can't. There's a joke I once heard on the radio, warning, dumb joke. But, yes, I did, Colby. It's because I find these on the ground, and I'm like, oh, a free lighter. Does it work? Yeah, it works. 90% of the time. Except for this one. So, there's a joke I heard on the radio once when I was driving somewhere with my mom, and the guy was like, if you have, I forget, if you have like a gallon of butane and a gallon of water, you know, which one's the lightest? Well, it's butane, because it'll always be a lighter fluid. Yeah, okay, so, this one I'm sure doesn't work. It's got cracks on the bottom. Oh, I was wrong. That one sort of does work. Did this gray one work? Yeah, that. Okay, so here's our working pile. Obviously, this one doesn't. That's the one that my friend put in a pile of fire on the road. And yeah, and he was doing that in the road. This one doesn't, and it's empty. This is a Scorpio Views lighter. Don't ask me what brand this is. I just know it's a lighter. It's crushed by a car, probably. We got a lovely little purple lighter. Another Scorpio View. Or no, this is a super lighter. Whoever makes super. And the red one's a V-Light lighter. So these are probably like cheap lighters. Bic is supposedly the safest. This one obviously doesn't work because there's something inside that rattles around like crazy. Oh, and it doesn't even spark. I was thinking about pulling off this piece to see, but I don't want to. I can't see if the spring is in there or not, but the wheel spins a little too easy. I doubt there's a spring. So that one obviously doesn't. Here's a really cracked black Bic lighter with the red button. Nope. I think I just blew some dust off. My hands are getting dirty. I haven't cleaned these. And my nails are getting worn down again too. I don't use lighters very often. If anybody knows how you can actually do the lighter properly with your full finger and not rub your skin numb and rub it off, let me know. Sparks, but doesn't work, as figured. I think most of the rest of these won't work anymore. This one has a decent amount of fuel, but the rest of the mechanism's gone. So if I take my... So yeah, I can. But there's also... It doesn't have a shield. There's no plastic around. So I would be cautious about using this one because I don't want the top to catch fire like this one, where it's just melting and then the mechanism goes flying off into oblivion. I might have found the mechanism and didn't think to bag it. Here's a really beat up Lost Souls lighter. With the skull on it, and it's yellow. I don't know if it was originally that color or not. I'm guessing yes, but it could have been sun bleach too. And the bottom's peeling off. That's a Bic lighter. Here's a white lighter. I don't know what brand it was from. It's missing the top mechanism. Oh, it's Bic. It says Bic right there. Another rattly lighter. Plain. I'm sure it would have some sticker on it. It's actually, ooh. Seeing as this one's white, I'm guessing maybe they made it white and then... Hold on. What about this one? This one's also Bic and it's white. So I'm wondering if the white ones are the ones they put a logo on or not. Because you'd think white plastic is cheaper to make, but maybe it's not. It seems like I remember sometime reading about how white was more complicated of a color to make on something. Here's another Scorpio ULTIM something. Ultima, probably Ultima TM or Ultimate. Looks like it's got a wood grain sticker that's coming off. So, yeah. A blue lighter. This is a baby blue versus we've got this blue or this blue, clear blue, a little bit darker blue. Yep, not work. Sparks, but doesn't work. So you need a spark, yeah. A red one. Ooh. That one, yeah, that one lights just a tiny bit, but not much. Not much. I mean, I'll put it in the working pile just because you could technically light something tiny with that. Oh, hey, look at this. An Ultima with the flames, and where did we see that? Just a second ago. It's one that had a wood grain-ish sticker on the out. This one, yeah. So it is an Ultima, but the A has little flames inside of it. 6 watching. Hello, everyone. So yeah, the A has flames inside of it. This one looks like maybe they added a sticker on afterwards, because this one's also clear. So or it's just whatever it would happen to be next when it was sitting around for a long time there. All right, so, yeah, there's that. What do we have next? We got this little green one here. Oh, it's crunchy. It still sparks, but doesn't light. This is the same type as the blue one that works over there. Okay. Bic Lighter, cracked red, but this lets you see the inside of a lighter, like the chambers and stuff. Ooh, I love this shade of green. It's a Bic Lighter. Nope, doesn't spark. Ah, my finger hurts. Then we have this blue Bic Lighter that's also cracked. Here we have a little yellow lighter that's cracked. It's the same as this teeny blue Bic, as well as this green Bic. You know, not having them organized by date gives me a chance to organize them by whatever I feel like. Color, brand, I don't know. But I want these at some point to have their nice little display. Does it spark? Yes, it sparks. Okay, last few. We have a red Bic. Ooh, yeah, there's just a tiny, tiny little tidge of gas. Not enough to really light anything, though. Is it going to go out? Is it going to go out? We'll wait 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, not going to go out quickly. And then finally, we have the wheel from I don't know which lighter. Should have put it in a bag. Just the top of a Bic lighter. Nah, it's not going to turn. That's like rusted. And then the button from a lighter. So this button, oh wait, I think this button goes with this lighter right here. This the Day of the Dead lighter. Which it does, but yeah, you're not getting a spark out of this thing. It's severely melted. Don't know if it's from being in the sun too long. This one was an adjustable lighter. I don't think it's a Bic brand, but yeah, it's got the candy skull on there. Severely cracked, beat up. So that's my lighter collection. Colby asked how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty good. If you haven't seen the stream about why I disappeared, that's up on YouTube as an, oh my goodness. There's like, ugh, I'm going to have to wipe the table off now. That's ground down graphite or something. So I'm doing good right now, at least. Yeah, and I'm excited to be back. So the final thing, let's find out how many lighters I have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lighters that are working. The red one, a little bit less so. And then we have, ooh, that one's got a big chip out of the side. I'm going to guess which ones of these are working. So 6. We'll have put maybe working 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That one has fuel, so 11. Obviously this one was, but I didn't find it, so that one doesn't count towards working. So, ooh, oh, we got this one in a bag too, behind the box. Oh, and this one, forgot. Yeah, this one's in really bad but I kept all the pieces together. Let's test these out really quickly. Yeah. Would love to see some good content, food. Yeah, I can definitely review some food again at some point. That would be a fun thing to do. I work at Marco's Pizza, so I might as well review the place I work. Ow! I don't know why I said ow. I'm not getting hurt by this, but... Yeah, nope. Wait, whoops, what? This one goes in the bag with all these pieces. So yeah, there's gonna be some stuff coming up. I've got an edited project that I'm working on right now, which is why I have sunburnt arms. I need to remember to buy myself some sunscreen and actually use it. Best pizza at Marco's. That's tough because I'm kind of picky about what I put on my pizza. But if I had to pick a pizza that's already like a pre-made, so I've had the barbecue chicken. That one's okay. I had some, and then I had some, I had leftovers. Or pizza that was like a mistake, and so I took it home. And then I had some the next morning. I didn't like it quite as much. I think it was the chicken I didn't like. I would go with the pepperoni magnifico, but take off the Parmesan and garlic crust. I love garlic spread. But I don't like the buttery flavor in our garlic spread. Like Smith's, the Kroger frozen garlic bread, that's good. I like that. It's not actual butter. So custom pizza. What do I do for custom pizzas? Well, I don't know about Marco's. I haven't made a lot of pizza custom there. But in general, my favorite pizza place is actually Blaze Pizza. Or do you remember $5 Pizza? I loved them because they were free toppings and cheaper prices. Now $5 is oh, it's a weird sounding name. I don't want to be mean to this place, but it's for some reason DiGiorno comes to mind, but that's a frozen pizza. Good pizza, by the way. What's the name? I'll think of it in a moment. Let's finish counting these lighters, and then so I'm going to say we had about 10 lighters, 10, 11, we'll say we have about 12 lighters that were working, and then 1, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, let's make that 13 lighters working, 20, 21, 22, 14 lighters working, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, did I count 34? So I think 35 lighters, and we're going to say 15 working when I pick them off of the ground. Yeah, Lignaggio's. That's it. So here's what I like. Blaze Pizza is my favorite pizza. When I make pizza, roasted garlic, jalapeno sometimes, some banana peppers, some bell peppers, pepperoni, bacon, onions. Red onions are great. White onions are fine too. Regular sauce, and I'll add some olive oil drizzle. I just do some regular, what's the pizza cheese? The mozzarella. That's it, yeah. Sometimes I'll do a bit of oregano, but that's usually what I do. So pretty much any of those toppings, if I can find them anywhere, I'll put them on a pizza. And at Marco's, like, I did make something custom once, because the manager, I was, like, walking home. So the owner was like, hey, you know, if you want to make something for yourself this time, because, like, you're walking or whatever, and sure, go ahead. And so I did. I turned it into, like, a stromboli, I think it would be. So a calzone is a pizza folded over. Stromboli, I think, is supposed to have pizza with sauce inside of it. A pizza pocket calzone with sauce inside of it. However, there's one pizza place in Provo. I forget the name of it. I've been there like 5 times. It's been 6 months, no, 2 years plus since I've been there. But I'm like, ooh, yeah, calzone sounds good. I don't have calzone very often. Not very many places do it that I know of. I'll get a, oh wait, Stromboli? Isn't that the bad? Yeah, that's the evil puppet master from Pinocchio, but a Stromboli. What's the difference? Stromboli has sauce inside. Yes, I want that. And then it never had sauce inside. It always had pizza sauce on the side. So either I was reading their menu wrong or it was wrong. If I ever go back there again, I'll like ask one of the workers what's up and see what's going on. I'm not like angry or anything. But it's maybe it was 2 Jacks. Do you ever remember Blackjack Pizza? I remember over a decade ago easily, and we tried it one time once, and it was okay pizza. And I remember the moment very specifically. Here, actually, you know what? Let me recount my lighters because we're getting off topic here, but it's okay. So I'm going to recount all the lighters so I make sure I know exactly how many I have, and then I'll come back and I'll do another stream where you're actually looking at me, and we'll talk about pizza in some capacity. So let's quickly do this, and then I'll start a new stream as pizza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That one has fluid in it. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and whatever this is, a percent, an eighth. So, yeah, and when I said 15 working, let's say 15 and a half, because this one still has fluid that I can try and use in some capacity. So, I'm going to stop the stream, quickly wipe this down. I'll go back into the front and do another stream there, and we'll talk about pizza. So I'll be back in just a moment.